Hello, my name is Rick. I want to play another song that I wrote for you, and I've been writing a few of them lately, and that's how I have fun and relieve stress. And a lot of the songs I write are about true stories that happen. And by the way, I want to tell you a couple of those stories. First, I want to tell you that I've been playing the guitar a little bit more. About 20 years ago, I had a severe finger injury. And I almost cut my finger off. I was admitted to the hospital, and they had to sew my finger back together and messed up my fingertip. And when that accident happened, it happened on the job. And the first thought that came to my mind is my music career is over, you know. But anyway, it did mess up my fingertip, and it did sort of impair playing my string instruments, but before that time I never actually played the piano. I got my first piano about 15 years ago, but my finger injury didn't seem to impair playing the piano, at least not as much as it impaired playing my string instruments. But several weeks ago on Facebook I saw a video of this young man. He was a street performer, and he didn't have any arms at his shoulders. He had a severe disability and had a severe handicap. I don't know if it was a birth defect or what, but he didn't have any arms at his shoulders. And he was a street performer, and he had his guitar laying flat on the ground, and he had a microphone, and he was strumming the strings with one foot and making chords on the guitar with the other foot and singing. And you know, it sounded pretty good. It sounded pretty good to me, and that inspired me. I mean, that touched my heart. And I got to thinking, if that young man with such an astounding disability can have the determination to play the guitar and sing, and all these years I've been complaining about my fingertip being messed up, and that sort of reinvigorated my desire to play the guitar a little more, although I still love the piano. And I'm going to play you all some more boogie woogie tunes, because that seems to be the most popular of all my YouTube videos. That I like the boogie woogie too. So usually what I like, most of my YouTube subscribers, my friends, and most of the people that watch my videos on YouTube, they like what I like, and that's a good thing. And if my music can sort of make you happy, make you smile, make you forget your problem, that's why I do it. Because when I play music, it kind of makes me happy, it makes me smile, and it makes me forget about my problems, at least for a little while. So that's a good thing. Now, I'm going to tell you the story behind the song. This is kind of a blues song. And the thing about blues, there's lots of different flavors of blues. And I'm going to stop talking and start playing in just a little bit. But the events that inspired this song is kind of a true story. And I'm not going to call any names, but I had a distant relative, and it was a husband and wife. And they were married for many, many years, but the wife, for some reason, and I don't judge people, but I can write about it in a blues song. In fact, the name of one of my recent blues songs was Write About It in a Blues Song. So I wrote about this in a blues song, but the wife would run off with another man, and she'd leave her husband and stay gone for weeks or months. But she would always come back home, and he'd take her back, and it was a cycle of her leaving and running off with another man, and she'd always come back home, and he'd take her back home. And I forget how many years that they were married, but I mean, that's just the way they lived. And again, it's not for me to judge, but I thought about that, and I wrote this blues song, and the title of the song is called I'm the Humpty Dumpty Man, and I hope that you enjoy it. Well, now, hey, 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 well, you break my heart in pieces, Now my baby, she gone. I said my baby, she gone. Well, she's gone for now, but she won't be gone for long. 'Cause after a while, she'll make her way right on back home. I'm the Humpty Dumpty Man, 'cause that's who I am. You know, you break my heart in pieces, then you put it back together again. With all the king's horses and all the king's men, they couldn't do what you do again and again. Now, hey, hey, hey. Well, you break my heart in pieces, but you put it back together some kind of way. I'm just a fool for your love, and I will be to my dying day. Now she gone again. I say she gone again. And somebody done told me she ran off with my best friend. Oh, but after a while, she'll make her way right on back home again. I'm the Humpty Dumpty Man, 'cause that's who I am. You know, you break my heart in pieces, then you put it back together again. All the king's horses and all the king's men, they couldn't do what you do again and again. Now, hey, hey, hey. Well, you break my heart in pieces, but you put it back together some kind of way. I'm just a fool for your love, and I will be to my dying day. Now, hey, hey, hey. You know, you break my heart in pieces, but you put it back together some kind of way. I'm just a fool for your love, and I will be to my dying day. I'm just a fool for your love, and I will be to my dying day.